old towel that I don't want to use anymore, that I don't care about, because this is gonna get dirty because it's on the ground, whether it's gravel, dirt, grass, or whatever. And I have it set up so that when I run up, I'm gonna come into it in the order in which I need it. So a couple things. I race the sprint and Olympic with my shoes already started on the bike, and I put my shoes on while I'm biking. Yes, if you have not done this, don't do it. Do not do it for the race. Remember, only do things that you've practiced. That said, you will also see people who will, for example, hang their helmets on the bike, on their handlebars. They'll have it clipped. Then you have to, I am not a fan of this. You'll also see people who have it resting on their seats or resting on their TT bars. Also not a fan of this. I've seen many people whose helmets have gotten knocked off and kicked then in transition accidentally and gone far, far away. So my best suggestion is I place my shoes so that they're easy to get on, and I put my helmet in between so it doesn't roll and it's less likely to get kicked. And this is sort of scooched up next to my bicycle, so it's in between. So the walkway would be here, and you won't get it in. It won't get in your way. I have my helmet open. I have it facing so that I just have to tilt it up onto my head, and then I snap it closed. You must have your helmet closed and on your head when you remove your bike from the rack. That is a big part of the rules. So I like my helmet open. I like it ready to go. I put it on my head. I put it on first. My helmet has a visor, but if my helmet did not have a visor, the sunglasses would be in the helmet. So I would put my glasses on, my helmet on, and then my shoes and socks and go. I do not wear socks in a 70 or an Olympic or a sprint, but if you do, you should. These are the famous donut rolled socks. I basically put them on first and I roll them down. That way I can just put my toes in and roll them up. They're really easy. And then I put my shoes on, and then I grab my bike and go. Remember not to grab your bike off the transition rack until your helmet is clipped. If you're running through the transition area with your helmet not on or your helmet not clipped, it's a penalty, or it could be a disqualification. So you're going to do that. Where's all my food? Where's all my snacks? Where's my sunscreen? All of my food and snacks are on my bike, and my bottles will be on my bike for race morning, and my bike computer will be on here for race morning. My spares are in my pouch. So I don't have any of that in my transition area. I don't have sunscreen in my transition area because I put it on the night before. I sleep in it, and then I reapply it before the swim, and I'm good to go. Chamois cream, I apply it before the swim, and I'm good to go. I do not need it in transition. Even if it's a super hot day, if I use a mineral-based reef-safe sunscreen, it soaks in your skin. You don't need to reapply. And believe me, I am as pasty as it gets. So I have tried, experimented, and learned. So that is how I get on the bike. And then when I come back, here's what we'll do. When you come back, once again,